Live, laugh, love. This is Zaevion Akira on Zaevion Akira's podcast. I'm so excited to finally start this podcast because it was a goal that I had for a while. So to be making it right now is it's just making me so happy and content in life right now. Um, Thank you for listening or watching whatever platform you're on. My podcast. I appreciate it greatly, greatly. To even have y'all, listen to what I have to say and hear me yap. Today we're not really yapping. Today we're yapping, but we're yapping with good intent. And well, it's always good intent, but we're yapping with intention. We have a topic here today, okay? So let's get into it. Let's cut the chit chat. Live, laugh, and love. What does that mean for me? Live your life. I don't mean survive through life because sometimes we be in survival mode, but live, laugh. You had to have a good joke. Everything is not so serious. You gotta find that balance. Laugh at stuff. Find the joy, the funniness, all of that within it. Love. Everything you do should be with compassion. Should be filled with love and good intent because you want to be a good person. You want to be a loving person. The best thing to do in life is to love one another. Like, literally, you get the most blessings when you're loving not only yourself but other people. Take care of yourself, take care of others, take care of your family. Love yourself, love others, love your family. You're going to be blessed in life. You're going to figure everything out. Everything, you don't even have to figure it out. Everything's going to come to you. But yeah, live, laugh, love. We hear this a lot and we often associate it with, the little terminologies on the home decor. But let's really get into it though. Everything has a deeper meaning. Everything is deep. Everything is deep with me at least. So you came to this podcast, we're going to talk about some real stuff because we live in a real life here. So, we did say laugh, but right now we laughing, but we're also serious. It's a middle in between both. We can have both. Both can thrive in this day, okay? And it will. So live, laugh, love. Like I said, let's circle back to me saying living. You want to live your life and not survive through life, but really live life. Think about what life looks like for you. What do you want life to look like for you? I don't think people really understand how much their life is within their hands. No matter what happened to you growing up as a child, I'm so sorry if you hear my messages. Them people that be on bypass, they be bypassing for real. But no, let's get back to what I was saying. Yeah, those people who, whatever happened to you as a kid or whatever, that's in the past. Yes, sometimes we have, oh, that's so unprofessional of me. See, it's okay. Moving forward, we will be aligned. No more distractions. No more. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yes, everything that happened in the past, leave that in the past. Yes, we do have childhood trauma. We have wounds and things like that. Identify them. Acknowledge them. Heal from them. And when I say heal from them, don't blame people and go to people, oh, you did this to me. No, find ways to be able to heal through them without that closure. If you are blessed and abundant to be able to go to those people and they are in the place to be able to help you heal through that, then by any means do that. You don't have to go through the struggle and do it yourself. But if your life is not set up like that and you have to heal from those things yourself, heal from them. They will hold you back. Okay? We are moving forward. We are living. You got wounds that's open. You're surviving. We need to live. Okay? Okay. Okay, laugh. This is something that I had to work on myself. I mean, I had to work through all of this. If we be honest, I had to work through all this. But this is the hardest one because I was so serious. So, oh, but I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do that. And even still, sometimes I still get caught up in being very serious. Sometimes, I'm like, people like, oh, you mature. Da, 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 da. No, life be serious for me. Like, I think about the future. I'm thinking about now, how now is tying into the future. How can I become a better person? What could I do for this person to be better to them? How could I be better to myself? It's like my head is spinning with what could I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? How could I become better? What could I do better? How could I do this? How could I do that? I'm thinking so much about how to be 5,000 steps ahead when sometimes we just got to be right here. You're right here in this moment. And sometimes I miss so many moments, being so many steps ahead into the future, making plans that didn't even follow through. Because life is not, you cannot expect your plans to always go through. They won't always go through. Life is always spinning and turning and throwing different curveballs. Your feelings are not stable. You feel one way one minute and another way another minute. You will not always agree or have the plans to do things once the future hit. It's a lot of things that I thought this day and age, the present that I live in right now, past me had a different plan for her. She is not the me right now. I'm not doing nothing that past me wanted. But present me is happy. Present me is content. Way more than past me was. So anything that past me had planned is out the door. Because life is not that serious. And I cannot be so stuck on those plans that I swarmed myself in. So don't swarm yourself in those plans. Make plans, be strategic, have goals. It's okay. But also, you got to have that balance. Know that things is going to fall through. Life is not so serious. Chill out. And it's hard. It's something that I had to learn how to do. I caught people telling me to chill out like almost every day. Everybody, I kid you not, everybody within my life told me you need to chill. You need to chill. You need to chill. And I did not know how to chill. I did not know how to chill. I couldn't understand it from nobody till I understood it for myself. Rest, take breaks, pour into you. To this day, I still struggle with finding a balance, but it's not about perfecting it. It's about just doing it to some extent. So laugh, have fun, be a little spontaneous sometimes. Spend that money that you don't have on something you want to do. As long as your priorities is in order. I ain't saying not have your priorities in order. Because listen, I might go out on the weekend or something and not really have it, but my bills is paid, okay? I ain't saying be late on rent or nothing like that. No. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is okay. Everything doesn't have to go to serious things. Sometimes you have to reward yourself, even just for doing just making it through the week. Give yourself a pat on the back, especially if it was a hard week. You have to reward yourself. You have to show yourself that, positivity doesn't only just come from the future, but it comes from you making these small wins. Give your small wins attention just as much as you give the big wins. Like sometimes I let myself sleep in. It don't even gotta be something. You don't even gotta buy yourself something. Sometimes I just sleep in because I'm like, okay, last week I worked so hard. Let me give myself a day to sleep in a little longer today. I know I got stuff to do, but let me sleep in a little longer today. That's what I did today. Yesterday I was doing everything. And I'm like, okay, let me give myself a break. Let me sleep in a little longer. Let me pace myself a little bit. Let me not do stuff that's on my feet. Let me chill. But let me still get certain things that I find important done. Let me make this video that I want to make. Let me make this podcast. I said this is my goals, so I'm going to stick to my goals. But I'm also going to find a place of rest within it. I'm also going to find a reward for, the days that I I owe myself that reward. So, yeah, do that for yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. Trust, you deserve it. Cause ain't nobody gonna reward you. You like, oh, I was being good. I was being a decent person after I was feeling mean and nasty, but I still pushed to be nice. Nobody's gonna reward you but you. So you do the work in rewarding yourself after everything. Don't find that don't find that what is the word? You had to find that acknowledgement within yourself. That's not the word, but we're going to use that. You have to acknowledge your wins yourself, because you can't always rely on other people to give you that. So be self-sufficient. Be there for yourself. Be your biggest supporter. Be your biggest rewarder. Spoil yourself. People are like, oh, you so spoiled. Oh, you expect so much. Because I treat myself with so much respect. Because I treat myself with so much love. Because I treat myself with so much care. Because I reward myself so much. So of course I'm gonna expect that out of other people, because I do it for myself. It start with you. You cannot expect anything out of anybody that you don't do for yourself. How you expecting these people to care for you when you don't care for yourself? How you expecting these people to love you when you don't even love yourself? That's greedy. You don't even have it to give to yourself. That's entitlement. Don't be entitled. Unless you owe it to yourself. I owe it to myself to be entitled. I'm entitled with myself. I expect myself to do these things, so of course I'm expecting other people to do it. I'm not doing the bare minimum for myself, so I'm not going to have people around me doing the bare minimum for me. And you are entitled to feel that way if you treat yourself as such. But if you do not, you need to do some self-evaluating. Point blank, period. On to the next one. And that ties in perfectly. Love. Love yourself. Love others. Have love. Have compassion. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little loud. I'm really big on it. I like to see myself as the epitome of love. I think of myself as a lover. Like, I love the world. I love life. And I had to grow. The beauty within my love for me, myself, the world, life is I've grown into this. I think it's a different type of feeling when you grow into something rather than it being just there. Because I'm not going to say I was going to say instilled, but in a way it's always been instilled. You just got to find your way to it. You know, that love and that compassion and all of that was always in me, but I had to find my way of expressing it in my own way. That was for me, that was, the best that I could express it. So I think, yeah, I just have a very big connection with the word love, and I don't take it lightly. But I tell a lot of people I love them, but it's not because I use it loosely, but because I have that much love in my heart, And oh, oh, you like, if you know, you know. I'm not saying have the capacity of love that I have, because we all have our own capacities, but have love, live life with love, be there for others, be compassionate, love others. I feel like it ties back into like people calling me spoiled and things like that. And I am spoiled. I am. But it's because of my love for others and myself. And people see how I treat myself. And they know to come into my life and imitate that. If they don't, I'm not going for that. I'm not going for it. People know my standards. People know my boundaries. I express it. I let it be known. No ifs, ands, and buts, because I love myself. And anybody who loves me, they will abide by it, So I often get blessed and I'm abundant with love. That's why I'm so spoiled. because I'm putting that out into the world and I'm getting it back. Treat people how you want to be treated. You create your own reality. I have access. I'm abundant because of the love I put out, because of how intentional I am about loving and caring and being there. I like to say, if I don't know better, I do better if I know better. If I don't know better, then I'm not going to do better. So communicate with me. Let me know. Am I not doing this right? Am I not doing that right? What am I doing wrong? If I'm doing something wrong, let me know, because I want to become better. I want to be a better person. I'm constantly trying to be a better person, and not to reach for perfection, but to be a loving and caring and intentional person within this life that I live. And it's like, people see, I'm sorry, that was a little, I put a lot of air out in there. People see the care and the intention that you have living in life. People, they sense genuine people. So if you being genuine within that love and that care that you have for people, they will understand it, they will see it, they will sense it, and they will find themselves saying things to you that they don't say to anybody else. They will find themselves open up to you in a way that they don't open up to anybody else. They will find a way of being there for you that they don't be there for anybody else, because you're genuine. Sometimes people don't know exactly that you're genuine, but they can feel it, and their actions just align with it. They know, but they don't know. But whether or not they know or not, that's not your business. It's just your business to be genuine, to be loving, to genuinely care for people, to genuinely try to do your best. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying, sometimes I don't do things. Sometimes I'll be like, "Ah, I don't feel like being nice." Sometimes I don't feel like being nice. Sometimes I want to get smart. I'm sassy. But even within my sassiness, people know I'm genuine. People know I'm not trying to do anything to hurt them or say anything to hurt their feelings. If I'm saying a joke and it rubs somebody the wrong way, they know that I'm being genuine. Like, they know that I didn't mean to. Or even if they don't know, I'm genuine enough to break it down to them. Like, I didn't mean to make you feel like that, and genuinely mean it. Now, for some people, you being genuine is kind of scary. Some people, they really don't fathom genuine people. Like, they feel like everybody out to get them. The whole world is out to get them. Those people, I just leave them where they get. I don't got time for that. That's not a battle I'm ready to deal with. I'm not taking up that case. I'm trying to be a marriage and family counselor therapist. Marriage and family therapist. I'm not trying to be a one-on-one therapist. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not taking on the case of fixing people's big traumas like that. If everybody is against you in the world, I don't know how to help you out of that. I don't know how to help you out of that, because I genuinely don't see the world like that, and I don't know how to speak to you when you see the world like that. I don't know how to make my perspective stick with people like that. I only know how to make my perspective speak to people. Sorry, I only know how to make my perspective speak to people who have some leeway, some type of positivity within that big pessimistic view. Me and pessimistic people, we just don't work. We don't work. I don't mesh well. But the point is, be loving. Have an open mind. Be a loving person. Yeah, people are crabby. People do mean things. People sometimes hurt your feelings on purpose. People hurt my feelings on purpose. People do mean things to me. People project their feelings and emotions onto me. But that got nothing to do with me. That's them. That's their emotions. That's how they want to live their life. But you got to think, how do you want to live your life? What's the type of person you want to be? How they're being has nothing to do with you and who you are. We are individuals. So you using that excuse, oh, they did that to me, so I'm going to do that to them. You want to be them? You want to live their life? Really think about their life. Think about the life that they live. Think about the things that they go through, the way that they feel things, how they feel about life, their perspective. Do you want to be them? No, you don't. You want to be yourself. You want to have the thoughts that you have. You want to have the feelings that you have. You want to have the perspective that you have. Because 9 times out of 10, those people that's doing bad things to you, you don't even want to be them. So don't match their energy unless you're trying to match the lifestyle. Because the actions that they're making, the decisions that they're making, and the things that they're doing, you matching that is going to get you in the same place as them. It's not going to get you. It's not going to get you them to understand you or anything, because it's not, you're not being yourself. So how are they really supposed to understand your perspective? How are they supposed to understand that they hurt you? Even if they're not in a space to receive the fact that they hurt you, maybe one day they will be. And that day that they are open to receiving that, you can't even say you stood and acted how you would stand and act. You can't even say you tried to express to them that they hurt your feelings, because you matched energy. So later on, they'll be like, well, you did the same thing I did, so how did that make you any better? You're not helping yourself in the situation. Um, I told you it would get deep, and it did. Live, laugh, and love. Okay? And that ties into the next episode. Prepare for the next episode, which will be, drum roll, please, how to become your dream self. I'll talk to you guys Saturday. Actually, I'm sorry. Podcast every Monday and Saturday for the whole month of Ramadan. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you're listening on YouTube, watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you're listening on any other platforms, I don't know which platform I'm gonna do, and I don't really know about how to engage with podcasts. But follow me on Instagram, Zaevion Akira, ZAEV as in Victor, IONAKIRA, Zaevion Akira. Again, that's ZAEV as in Victor, IONAKIRA. We're done.